Ablazify presents Delivering and Receiving Constructive Feedback. Have you ever avoided giving feedback because you didn't want to hurt someone's feelings? Or maybe you received feedback that stung so badly, you couldn't even process the message behind it. Here's the truth. Feedback is one of the most powerful tools for growth, but only if it's delivered and received well. When mishandled, it damages trust, morale, and performance. But when done right, feedback builds stronger teams, sharper skills, and deeper trust. That's what this video is all about: how to master both giving and receiving constructive feedback so it becomes fuel for growth instead of friction. Welcome to Ablazify, the platform where leaders and learners come to unlock their true potential. Today, we'll explore how feedback, something most people fear, can actually become your greatest leadership and personal growth superpower. Let's break this down into 7 key practices for delivering and receiving feedback with confidence and impact. 1. Reframe feedback as a gift. Too often, feedback feels like criticism. But constructive feedback is really a gift. It's insight you may not see yourself. Leaders who view feedback as a tool for growth are more likely to use it effectively. And teams that see feedback as normal, not personal, develop resilience and trust. 2. Prepare before delivering feedback. Off-the-cuff feedback often sounds harsh or vague. Preparation ensures clarity. Ask yourself, what's the specific behavior I want to address? Why does it matter to the team or goals? What improvement or change am I hoping for? The more prepared you are, the more supportive the feedback feels. 3. Be specific and behavior-focused. Avoid vague statements like, "You're not committed enough." Instead, focus on observable behavior. "I noticed the last 2 reports were submitted late. Can we explore what's getting in the way?" Specific feedback is actionable. Vague feedback only creates confusion and defensiveness.
I once had a boss who told me, "You're not leadership material." That crushed me. There was no example, no guidance, just a label. Later, I worked with a manager who said, "I see potential in you, but I've noticed you sometimes avoid tough conversations. Let's work on that together." That feedback changed my career. It was clear, actionable, and it showed she believed in me.
4. Balance honesty with empathy. Feedback is not about sugarcoating, but it's also not about being brutally blunt. The goal is truth with care. Empathetic phrasing sounds like, "I know you've been working hard, and I value your effort." Here's one area where a small shift could make a big difference. Empathy ensures the person feels respected, even when hearing hard truths. 5. Invite dialogue. Don't deliver a monologue. Feedback should be a two-way conversation. After sharing your perspective, pause and ask, "How does this land with you?" Or, "What's your take on it?" This not only shows respect but often reveals hidden barriers you weren't aware of. 6. Practice active listening when receiving feedback. Let's flip the script, because receiving feedback well is just as important as giving it. Most people's first instinct is to defend themselves, but the real power comes from listening deeply. When receiving feedback, pause before responding. Ask clarifying questions. Thank the person for their honesty. You don't have to agree with every piece of feedback, but you can always extract value from it.
I used to dread performance reviews. Anytime my manager gave me feedback, I'd instantly argue. But one day he told me, "I want you to just listen, take notes, and respond tomorrow." That changed everything. I realized I was so busy defending myself that I never heard the gift in the feedback. Now I approach feedback with curiosity, and it's accelerated my growth more than anything else.
7. Make feedback a culture, not an event. The biggest mistake leaders make is saving all feedback for annual reviews. Feedback should be ongoing, timely, and part of everyday conversations. Normalize it with phrases like, "Can I give you quick feedback on that meeting?" "What feedback do you have for me after that presentation?" When feedback becomes part of the culture, It loses its fear factor and becomes a natural tool for continuous improvement. Now imagine your team 6 months from now. Feedback flows freely, without fear, without defensiveness. People give and receive it with openness. Mistakes turn into lessons. Strengths multiply. Trust runs deeper. That's the kind of culture where individuals and teams thrive. So here's your action step. This week, practice giving one piece of constructive feedback with clarity and care. And the next time someone offers you feedback, pause, listen fully, and thank them before reacting. You'll be amazed at how quickly this shifts your growth and your team's performance. Feedback doesn't have to be scary. It can be the bridge between where you are and where you want to be. If this video resonated, share it with a colleague who's struggling with feedback conversations. And subscribe to Ablazify for more insights on leadership, growth, and personal development, and turn on notifications so you don't miss what's next. Thank you for joining me, and I'll see you in the next video.